Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Stu Jones. Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Stu Jones.
Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Testing, testing. Got 15 people watching.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. It's Todd Edwards coming to you live tonight from Dallastown Area High School, where you're watching the third set of the JV game featuring Central and Dallastown. Both teams each won a set. This is the third and final set. And Dallastown is clinging to a 1-point lead right now here in the third set, 8-7. Dallastown in their blue jerseys with white numbers. And Central in their orange jerseys with their black numbers. And as I mentioned, a little bonus coverage due here tonight featuring the JV squads. Nice dig by Lindsey Miller. Point Central. Elliott Carter back to serve for Central. York. Riley Newman with a swing. Block at the net. Nice dig by Dallastown. Hit long, point Dallastown, 9-8, 1 point advantage for Dallastown. You're watching the third set of the JV game here. And, of course, tonight, well, the main event will be the varsity squads of Central and Dallastown taking place here at approximately 7:15 for a serve. And Central just lost the ball there, and point Dallastown. Now Dallastown with a 2-point lead right now, 10-8 over Central. Back to serve for Dallastown, Riley Newman. Ball in play. Point Central. Elliott Carter back to serve. Serve long, point Dallastown, now 11-9. Third set action here you're watching between Dallastown and Central. JV game will go to 15. The first team to 15 wins, and of course they have to win by 2 points. Back to serve for Dallastown, Emma Kuhn. Nice dig by Lindsay Miller. Westland. Hit long, point Dallastown. Westland Harvey out on the court as well for Dallastown Wildcats. Timeout called. And it's a minute timeout here in the third set with Dallastown a 3-point advantage, 12-9. Want to remind everybody that we will be having the varsity game that will follow the JV game. And of course tonight's broadcast is sponsored by Master Staffing, along with T-Jacks in clearing, hauling, and excavating. Both sponsors for this pop-up volleyball game. Our first girls volleyball game broadcast here in 2023. And welcome in on the broadcast.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and roll to our sponsors sometime in a few minutes there. Master Staffing and also T. Jackson Excavating and Hauling Out. Big shout out to them, as well as our season-long sponsor that's going to be with us on this broadcast. That's OSS as well. But it should be a great game here tonight, Todd.
It should be.
The crowd is packed. Central's here. Dallastown, this is a heated rivalry.
They're filing in as we speak here for the varsity game, which will follow this game. A little bonus coverage here. The JV game underway here from Dallastown Area High School Gymnasium. Point Central. And back to serve Addison Russell for Central. Westland Harvey with a dig. Sharice Williams hits the ball in the net. Point Central. 1-point lead for Dallastown. Russell back to serve. Nice bump set by Lindsay Miller. Kuhn with the bump set. Set by Lindsay Miller. Westland Harvey swings. We have a tied game now here, 12-12. Sharice Williams. Ball fell just short of Sharice Williams, and a timeout called. We're knotted up here 12-12. Again, we want to make mention of our sponsors tonight, and we will mention them throughout the course of our broadcast. Master Staffing has been serving York County since July of 2008. When Brian and Krista Shorts decided to open up Master Staffing, you can reach them at 717-751-6000 if you're looking for work. Master Staffing LLC, right here, a York-based company, along with T. Jackson in clearing, hauling, and excavating. You can follow them on their Facebook page. Ty Jackson started the business along with Brian Shorts in 2021. We're back to action here. Addison Russell back to serve. Nice bump set by Lindsay Miller, set by Emma Kuhn. Too long on that hit. Point Dallastown. Now Dallastown up by one, 13-12. Westland Harvey back to serve. A push by Central. Double hit by Central. Point Dallastown. Now Dallastown up by 2. This is match point. Again, they played a 15 here in the third set. 3 sets in JV. Serve too long. Point Central. Andrea Alessandri back to serve for Central York. Wow, big kill there by Sharice Williams, and that's her game. And a big win for Dallastown, 15-13. Congratulations to the JV team on their big win here over Central. Always a big matchup here, dude, between Central and Dallastown.
Absolutely. I know you have a little bit of fanfare in there, Todd, as your daughter, Lindsay Miller, plays for the Dallastown Lady Wildcats. Great win for them, and that's a great opportunity to watch them.
A little bonus coverage here
Absolutely.
tonight. Yes. Very thankful for that. As, again, we are coming to you live tonight from Dallastown Area High School. Beat Cancer Night. It's Beat Cancer, the Four Diamonds Foundation here to collect donations. And as you can see, both teams now getting set to warm up in front of us. Dallastown will be on the right side of your screen, Central on your left side. Central, of course, coached by their longtime head coach, Nate Acasio, who played professionally in Puerto Rico, sand volleyball. Very, very familiar with Nate Acasio, Coach Acasio in the greater York area, heavily involved in club sports, volleyball. Opposite side, Jacqueline Stevens in her first year as head coach here at Dallastown. They come in with a 15-1 record, and a great start for Dallastown at 15-1. And of course, Jackie Stevens, Hall of Famer at Juniata College.
Yeah, it should be a great matchup. 2 quality coaches on both sides, and I just really can't wait for it to get things going. We're going to go ahead and roll to a commercial break, and then we're going to go ahead and talk to 2 of our sponsors that's here with us tonight. Had them on camera, and we'll talk to them a little bit to start the game, and we'll be back in a few minutes.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. I left the broadcast booth to be down here on the hardwood floor. We're joined, of course, Dew Jones, and we're joined by two special guests, our proud sponsors for tonight's game. How about it, Dew?
Yeah.
We have Brian Shorts from Master Staffing, LLC, and then Ty Jackson, as you can see, fiercely committed, but from T. Jackson Cleaning, Hauling, and Excavating. They're proud sponsors. Ty, talk about what it's like to sponsor a big game like this tonight.
It's pretty awesome to be able to sponsor it tonight. So,
and if fans are interested, where can they reach out? More information about, it's kind of coming into the winter, fall season. Maybe people want to do a little house cleaning around their home.
Yep, you can give us a call at 717-880-1611, or you can email us at dig@tjackson.com.
And you do have a Facebook page as well, where they can reach out.
Facebook.
Yeah, again, T. Jackson Clearing, Hauling, and Excavating, established in 2021, correct?
Yep, it was in 2021. So.
And this guy next to you, Brian Shorts, he was a partner in this, and Master Staffing, another big sponsor. You can reach out to them. Dude, we'll let you on your side talk a little bit to Brian Shorts about Master Staffing. Maybe people, the holidays are coming up. Maybe people are short on cash. Maybe they're looking for work. This is the guy to contact if you're in the business and wanting to find a job.
Absolutely. Ron, give us a little background about Master Staffing, where you guys are located at, and what made you want to get into the business and help people out with employment?
Well, we've been around since 2008. I've been working in the business since 1999. I got in the business for 10 years and then opened my own business in 2008. And it's just something I love to do. I got out of college and started doing it. And it's been very rewarding for me, and I enjoy doing it.
Yeah, that's very important. Employment, economy, you're right there with everything that needs to be done. What made you guys want to sponsor this particular game? And give us some background about, sports, and if you played in high school, or what's some of your favorite teams to watch?
Well, I played back in 1993. I played for Northeastern. I played basketball, and I always like to give back to the community because the community gives to us. And then my daughter also plays for Dallastown, so anything I can do to help out, I try to do the best I can and do what I can.
Absolutely. Go ahead, Tyler. Let you take it away.
I thought I'll close here with they wanted me to mention this. They're blessed to be part of the Dallastown community and are proud to sponsor the girls' JV and varsity volleyball team for the past 2 years. This is what they do. Members of the community, local-based, support these companies and businesses. And again, if you're looking for clearing, excavating, or maybe you're looking for a job for the holidays, people may need some cash. Master Staffing and T. Jackson at Clearing and Excavating. Check them out on Facebook. Gentlemen, we're so proud and glad that you sponsored this game tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot, guys. Yep. Talk to you guys
Good job,
soon.
Man. Oh, yeah. This is winners right here. Thanks for
Appreciate
sponsoring. Great stuff.
Yep.
We'll catch up with you guys. And I tell you what, we're ready for this. We're going to be joined later in the broadcast by Dustin Kuhn. He played at Shippensburg University. Prior to that, he attended Spring Grove, played volleyball there, and is coached on the club level. He's going to join us in the broadcast booth and help us tonight.
Yeah, it should be a group affair tonight. A lot of people are going to help out. We have two new sponsors here tonight, as we just mentioned, along with we're going to also show our season-long sponsors. So you'll see their contact information at the lower third of our screen throughout the game. Like I said, Central York versus Dallastown. It's a heated rivalry. Both teams come in with an awesome record. Above 500, absolutely 5-0.
Well, both teams are 5-0 in division play. What gives tonight? Dallastown Central. Dallastown comes in with a stellar record of 15-1 under first-year coach Jackie Stevens. Their record speaks for itself. They're on a roll, and they're the top team in Division I right now.
Yeah.
And Central's looking to knock them off tonight. And just to remind fans, they'll close out the season at Central later in October.
Yeah.
So these two, it's a big rivalry. We're going to have it here tonight.
That'll be the rubber match game.
Yes, as Sports Shooting Stars brings the game
to you. Hey, guys, check us out. We'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll get this game started. And can't wait. And also, if you see this on Facebook, please share it. It's also going to be filmed on Comcast Cable Channel 18 of York. It'll be on Facebook. It'll be on YouTube. Search White Rose Community Television YouTube channel or Sports Shooting Stars. If you see it, please share it. Also go to our live chat that's on YouTube where you can engage with the fans and talk a little bit. And towards the end of the game, let us know who you believe the player of the game should be. We'd like to hear back from the fans, and we'd like to engage with the fans as well. We want them to be a part of our broadcast. Thanks, guys. And again, if you want to be a sponsor for Sports Shooting Stars, you have a sporting event that's coming up, please look us up on sportsshootingstars@gmail.com. Go right to, or you can inbox us right on Facebook or Instagram. We're looking for a new. We're pretty much off for the next 4 weeks for football, so our schedule's wide open,
Schedule's
Todd.
open, and we may add some more volleyball games. Who knows? Field hockey, there's soccer going on, and of course football, high school football. It's hard to believe we're at the halfway point of the season.
So fast.
5 games played, 5 games to go before
Absolutely.
districts and playoffs. So,
And it's about that time we do our updates of the power ranking in football. So I can't wait to do that as far as our top 10 and team power rankings. That's going to be coming out sometime this week. Should be really interesting, like it always is. Should be interesting. So, you guys tune in. It should be a great game tonight. Can't wait to see you guys.
and we'll
talk to you soon.
Post game as well.
Yes.
We'll be down post game talking to the winning team. We'll see you soon.
We wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
Greetings and salutations, sports fans. Coming to you live tonight, it's Todd Edwards, along with my broadcast partner, Dew Jones. Welcome, sports fans. Todd Edwards back here on the floor at Dallastown Area High School Gym, where we are moments away. We are moments away from the player introductions, the national anthem, and between Dallastown and Central York.
And let's go to introduce our friend in the booth tonight, Todd.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Dustin Kuhn, Spring Grove Rocket alum, who played at Shippensburg University and has coached a little bit in the club level. Dustin, welcome aboard to Sports Shooting Stars.
Nice to be here. It's nice to be here.
And looking forward to this matchup. Okay. Yeah.
Admission to this event entitles you to enjoy an exhibition of skills developed by student athletes in an educational setting. Please give these students your positive support. Booing, taunting, or intimidating the officials or opponents is unsportsmanlike and unacceptable. Persons demonstrating unsportsmanlike conduct will be removed from the gym. As a reminder, we ask that you please not bring food or drinks into the gym. Water is the only acceptable beverage to come in. Please enjoy your snacks and drinks in the lobby before entering
There you have it, sports fans, the playing of our national anthem. And now I guess we can officially introduce one another. It's Todd Edwards in the broadcast booth tonight. Dustin Kuhn, who is joining us in the broadcast booth based on some of his experience playing volleyball, just not at Spring Grove, Shippensburg, and coaching at the club level. Dustin, welcome aboard. Big matchup between two great teams here. Both teams undefeated in division play at 5-0.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting match, Todd. It's going to be the first loss for somebody, and two of the top teams in the whole district, I'm sure.
No doubt about it. And we are moments away from the start here. And the student section here is a bit of a gold out. Beat Cancer night tonight here at Dallastown Area High School. A lot of fans rocking the yellow Beat Cancer shirts. And we are now moments away from the start. You heard the starting lineups: Shay Stevens, Annabella Criswell, Jocelyn Markle, Libby Bloss, Vivian Ruth, Kira Lynch, and Erica Warner for Dallastown. On central side, Caitlin Munsky, Layla King, Mackenzie Smeltzer, Taryn Peters, Emma Chattenay, Riley Barger, and Elliot Carter. And here we go, ready to serve it up here. It looks like Central will get the first crack at it here, Dustin. First serve here, courtesy of Riley Barger with the jump serve, and we're underway from Dallastown High School. Jocelyn Markle with a big kill there, Dustin.
Got a net call on Central. Sends it right back to Dallastown. Got a full student section tonight, Todd.
It's
going to be loud in here.
Well, it should be a big crowd as well between two big schools. Served by Erica Warner, went out of bounds, served long. Point Central, and we're tied up here 1-1 early. We thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars as we bring the game to you. Little YIAA girls volleyball tonight. As Mackenzie Smeltzer back to serve the libero. Big swing by Kira Lynch.
Kira Lynch she's a force in the middle.
Oh, you can see that, easily over 6 feet tall, and making her presence felt here early, Dustin, in this game.
Yeah, I've watched her for a few years, helping coach locally, and I've seen her really develop into a really strong middle.
Jocelyn Markle back, jump serve. Taryn Peters with the set. And the swing by Caitlin Munsky went too long. Point Dallastown. Dallastown now up 3-1. And, we can talk about Dallastown. They come in with a 15-1 record. They have not really been pushed all year. A lot of 3-0 sweeps, Dustin, throughout the season so far.
Yeah, I've seen most of the games, and it really hasn't been a whole lot of competition for them. There's a back row. So we've got a setter from the back row and over for Central. So it sends it back to Dallastown.
And point Dallastown, and a 3-point lead for Dallastown, 4-1 as Jocelyn Markle back to jump serve for Dallastown. Emma Chattener with a big swing, dug out by Stevens, over the net, still alive, and back and forth here, Dustin. Kind of what we expect between these two schools.
Yeah, Shay Stevens from the libero position is really, really strong. I mean, she's great at knowing where she needs to be, when she needs to be there, so she gets a lot of really crucial digs.
Yeah, as we've both seen this team, they let few balls drop. They work it in unison. Big swing again, big kill by Kira Lynch.
Yeah, Kira does a really great job hitting the ball down, so it's really hard for the defense to get there.
And Kira Lynch, just a junior, she'll be here next year as well, and quite the presence in the middle. I know she was up for possible Athlete of the Week.
I saw that.
Yes, this
At
week.
one point, I know she was leading. I'm not sure how that.
If she secured the victory, but quite the presence. And right now, Dallastown 6-1 lead over Central. We thank you for tuning in tonight to our first volleyball. Earlier in the spring, we did some of the boys' action. Tonight, well, we featuring the girls. And then, of course, our sponsors for tonight's game, Master Staffing LLC, along with T. Jackson in Clearing, Hauling, and Excavating. You can follow them on Facebook, Master Staffing. You can reach them at 717-751-6000. As we're back to action here, Jocelyn Markle back to serve. Taryn with the set over the net. Big swing by Bloss, recovered by Central.
Central in the net again, right. One thing Dallastown does really well is that they do a great job when they're out of system. So what that means is when the setter plays the first ball or the ball doesn't go to the setter on the second ball, they do a really good job with, Shea Stevens typically comes in, picks it up, and they don't really skip a beat.
Ball over, big swing by Lynch again, and right now, she's kind of imposing her will right now offensively against the Central Panthers. 8-1 lead right now, and Dallastown with a 7-point lead early here, Dustin. Serve long, point, Central, and that's one way Central will get back into this game with their serve. Looks like back to serve Elliott Carter for Central York. Central in their orange jerseys, black numbers on your left-hand side TV screen. And the lefty serves it up. Still alive. A dump by Criswell and point Dallastown. We've seen that a few times from Annabella Criswell throughout this season.
Yeah, she's really perfected that move. She knows the right time to do it. A lot of time it works for him. So
Lynch back to serve it up. A push by Emma. Point Central.
Yeah, she's a really strong outside hitter as well. Emma, I'm not sure how you say
Yes,
that.
Emma Chatney.
Yeah,
Back to serve, the junior. Also an excellent high jumper in track and field as well. Two-sport star back getting ready to serve. Central down by 6, 9-3 here in the opening set.
I think if Central's going to hang around in the game, stick with Dallastown, they've got to really limit the errors.
Yeah, that's pivotal. And right now, it's been all Dallastown, 7-point lead. A push by Stevens. Ball hit out of bounds, point Dallastown.
Yep.
Yeah, and you mentioned it earlier, minimizing your mistakes and errors against a team like Dallastown. They make few errors. They're fundamentally sound, and Criswell back to serve it up. Big swing there by Erica Warner, the daughter of Shannon Warner, who played at Dallastown, and then after Dallastown, her career at Penn State.
Penn State national champion at Penn State, yep.
Under Coach Russ Rose.
That's a tough spot there.
Yeah, it's tough to defend that back row like that when hitter swings.
If you can hit the deep corners like that,
you're in business.
Position 1, position 5, it's tough to cover those for sure.
And that gives the point to Central and the serve. A dump.
There it is again.
Another dump. We've seen it twice here in this set. Rather crafty there, Dustin.
All right, timeout.
The second and final timeout in the first set for Central. And your score, Dallastown 13, Central 4. And as the student section's saying, yelling, talk it over. Dustin, your thoughts so far from what we've seen in the first set?
Yeah, it's been all Dallastown so far. Unforced errors are hurting Central right now. Dallastown looks really strong. Their defense is on point as it typically is. They're a good team. They're a good mix of seniors and underclassmen. They've got 3 seniors starting.
3 seniors. Yep.
And I think they're going to be good for a while.
Yeah, no doubt. And their young freshman team, which they were on the air briefly for us before we came on the air with the varsity game, a 2-set win over Central JV team.
Three set.
Yeah, 2-1. Yep, they went the full distance. 3. Now, I want to remind the fans, on the varsity level, it's the best of 3. 3 out of 5.
Yep. Best of 5 on varsity. JV's best of 3. Correct.
3. Or back to action here. Libby Balos back to serve it up. And the fans may wonder, to the left of us are the JV Central students, or the players. They're making some noise, trying to bring some energy there to the varsity team.
Got Central in the net again.
A double hit?
No, they were in the net.
Or they were in the net? Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's the 3rd time that they've been called for
Here
net violation.
in just the first set. Strong serve by Bloss.
That was
Taryn
Taryn Peters.
Peters.
With a nice dump there.
Yes. And Taryn, the senior, will be back to serve it up for Central. And if you're Central, you need to get on a run right now if you want to make a game of it here in the first set. And that's not going to make it happen there with serving out of bounds. Point Dallastown. Now a 10-point lead for Dallastown, 15-5 as Shea Stevens gets set to serve it up. Big swing there by number 28, Augusta Devos. She's played a little club volleyball as well.
Yes,
on the local level
as well. She's a solid player. Definitely has a big swing.
Oh yeah. Riley Barger back to serve. Ball in play. Big swing. Out. A bit too long. Point Central.
Yeah, that was close. A lot of times you'll get a play on a ball like that or a touch on a ball like that. Unfortunately, for Dallastown, they didn't get one.
Service error. Point Dallastown. 16-7, and Erica Warner would appear to be back in the serve position. Senior, one of 3 seniors for Dallastown, as you mentioned. Several juniors on this team, 2 sophomores. Block at the net.
Kira Lynch.
Kira Lynch. We talked earlier, Dustin. She's making her presence felt.
And not only can she hit, she can block as well.
A 10-point lead now, 17-7, just over the net there on that serve. Aaron Peters sets it up. Big swing by Emma Chetney. Another dump. I believe that's Criswell's 3rd dump.
That's 3, yep.
Yeah, in this set. Hard to defend that,
It is, it is.
Just over the net on that serve. Oh, a block at the net. She gets it over that time. Kira Lynch with several kills here in the first set from the middle hitter position. And I don't want to talk too early, but, we have a player of the game right now through this first set right now. Kira Lynch for Dallastown is on fire.
There she is with another block. Back row setter called on Central.
And it's something to keep an eye on here, Dustin. No timeouts for Central, so they're going to have to ride this out with a down by 13 as Warner serves it up.
Yeah, Central's a solid team. They seem to be a little out of sorts right now. I don't expect them to continue like this. I think they're going to kind of pull it together. Nate Ocasio is a good coach.
Long-time coach here at Central.
He's going to get it right for him.
Nice dig by Warner.
Nice dig.
Yeah, big swing. This Dallastown team, fundamentally sound. Dustin, they do not allow many balls to fall in easy. You got to work for it, and we've seen that all year from this Dallastown
that's
Wildcat team.
Very true.
Big swing by Emma.
Yeah, Dallastown's defense is really anchored by Shea Stevens, the libero. She's everywhere on the court, and she really leads this team from a defensive front.
And right now, 23-7. It's been all Dallastown in the first set. Warner back to serve it up.
Nice cover.
Ball still in play. Big swing again by
Kira Lynch.
Well, Dustin, I mean, Kira Lynch making things happen from her middle hitter position. Set point here, 24-7.
Oh,
Serve long, point
got a little
Central.
aggressive on that one.
And sometimes maybe the adrenaline, the excitement, you know,
Absolutely.
you're up. Mackenzie Smeltzer, the libero, back for Central now, getting set to serve. Service error, point Dallastown, and just like that, Dustin, Dallastown wins the first set, 25-8.
Yeah, and that's really been the story of the first game was unforced errors. You know, Central had, you know, I'd say at least 10.
Okay.
Really led to Dallastown to an easy win.
Yeah, no. Okay, we're going to jump to some quick ads here. Curtis, you're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. Welcome back, sports fans. Todd Edwards alongside my broadcast partner tonight, Dustin Kuhn. We're coming to you live from Dallastown High School. Well, the first set belonged to Dallastown. It was all Dallastown, Dustin, 25-8. We'll see if Central can kind of regroup here in the second set because they're going to need to regroup. This Dallastown, we mentioned earlier, a lot of 3-0 sweeps throughout their season as they've built a 15-1 record.
Right. Yeah, I fully expect Central to regroup after that. Sometimes you just come out flat and you just can't really get a hold of it. Dallastown just kind of ran away with it, but I don't expect that to continue, you know, the whole match. Got two really solid teams.
Warner back with the serve. Lynch block at the middle there. One of the few times we've seen that tonight. Warner with a big swing. Ball still live, but just not enough. Good effort by Central, just not enough to get the ball over the net. Point Dallastown.
Yeah, see, Central already put two blockers on Kira Lynch in the middle, so they're kind of trying to slow her down if they can.
Ace off the hands and arm of Riley Barger. And a 2-0 lead right now in Dallastown, kind of picking up where they left off in the first set, Dustin. Warner back to serve. Nice dig. Chatney with the swing. A battle at the net. Still alive. With four hits.
It didn't make it over the net.
And Central now breaks the ice with their first point here in the second set. Back to serve, number 24, Mackenzie Smeltzer for Central York. We mentioned earlier they come in with a 5-0 record in Division I, as does Dallastown. One team will walk away with their first loss tonight. Lynch with the swing.
I don't believe these teams have met yet this year in any tournaments or anything, so it's the first time they've seen each other.
Yeah, and we want to remind the fans, they'll close out against one another at Central. I believe it's Wednesday, October 17th, the Wednesday before the Central football team travels to Reading. That'll be the regular season finale. Smeltzer's back to serve it up. Nice dig by Stevens. Lynch with a big swing from the outside now.
Oh, nice dig. Jocelyn Markle.
Yeah, on the outside.
Yep.
Rather effective.
You know, she's come a long way this year as well. You know, I believe she played back row last year, and this year they've got her hitting, and she's doing a really good job.
And just a junior.
Yep.
As she's back to serve it up.
Outside the antenna on that one, right?
Point Dallastown. Jocelyn Markle back to serve. Oh.
A miscommunication on Central's part.
Central's part. Point Dallastown. A big ace there for the Wildcats.
Nice dig by the libero.
Chatney with a swing.
Yeah, she's a really solid outside hitter.
Yes, she is.
Well,
as I mentioned earlier, she's a track and field star as well. High jump.
Right.
Ball still live. Dallastown. Warner gets the ball over and point.
Just a great spot there.
Yes. Hard to defend as number 13, Vivian Ruth, enters in for Dallastown. Kara Lynch back to serve it up. Big swing from number 1, Caitlin Munsky. There in the middle. Checking in, number 28, Augusta Devos for Central.
Yeah, Central's got a pretty good front line right now. They got 2 big hitters in, so I would be on the lookout for that.
A pancake, but not enough to get the ball over the net. Point Central, and this is the closest this game has been here, Dustin. A 6-5 lead for Dallastown as Emma Chatney back to serve.
Nice
Point.
block.
Yep, block at the net. Point Dallastown, now a 2-point lead as Belle Criswell is back to serve.
Just a sophomore.
Sophomore and a lefty. Point Central. We mentioned Taryn Peters earlier, an all-state setter, a senior for Central York.
Yeah, she's a solid player for sure. Definitely leads the team.
Yep, a leader out in the court as Caitlin Munsky back to serve. Service error. Point Dallastown. And just kind of when you thought Central's kind of getting close,
Right.
Dallastown still clinging to the lead here. Now 2 points, 8-6 in the second set. Dallastown won the first set. Serve long. Yep, Point Central. And you know, for viewers at home that are settled in with their bottled water and popcorn, it's a pretty entertaining second set here so far.
Absolutely.
As Taryn Peters back to serve. Big swing by Warner. You may want to check the floor on that. They may have cracked on that swing. Point Dallastown, and back to a 2-point lead for Dallastown. It's kind of fun tonight. You have the Dallastown student section here, rather vocal. Nice dig by Chatney. Ball out of bounds, however. Point Dallastown.
The student section is a lot bigger than it normally is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, a rivalry game, a big game feel like this brings the fans and the students out. Stevens back to serve. A push by Central. A block at the net by number 30, Layla King. And I believe, Dustin, that's the first time we called number 30, Layla King.
I believe so.
A presence there in the middle for Central.
Right.
Maybe a good matchup against Keira Lynch there in the middle as this game progresses.
Oh, very nice.
Nice up by Central.
And another one.
Wow. Nice kill there by number 8, Elliott Carter.
I believe she's just a sophomore as well.
Yes. We'll be calling her name for the next couple years for Central.
Nice right side left-handed hitter.
As Riley Barger back to serve. Strong serve by Riley. Chatney. It's the ball over for Central. Big swing by Chatney. Out of bounds on that play. Point Dallastown.
Central's defense is really picked up the defense in this game. I think that's kind of allowing them to stay
in the game.
Close.
Yeah,
right,
and it's tight. That's you can only ask for when you're playing a game. Keep the score close, and it is right now. 2-point lead for Dallastown. 11-9, second set action. Lynch with a big swing.
Yeah, anytime you see, one-on-one against Keira Lynch, it's pretty tough. They really need to try and get 2 blockers up on her if they can.
Nice set by Taryn. Over to Emma. Jocelyn Markle with a swing. And Dallastown now with a 4-point lead, Dustin, 13-9. As Erica Warner back to continue to serve it up. Big swing, big kill for Elliott Carter. You mentioned as an outside hitter, a lefty, and she can kind of bring the swing.
Yeah. Yep.
Number 8.
Right side hitter. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to have a nice left-handed right side hitter.
Mackenzie Smeltzer back to serve. Gets it over. Criswell with a big swing. Blocked at the net. Point Central.
Yeah, that's a tough angle. She's just trying to make a play on it. Unfortunately, it was right into the block for Dallas. Nice serve.
Setting Carter up a lot, and obviously so. Out. Point Central.
They're climbing back.
A 1-point lead now for Dallastown, and it will be Central serve. Mackenzie Smeltzer back. Out. Point Central, and we're tied up here, Dustin, in the second set.
13-13 by Dallastown here.
And Dallastown will use their first of 2 timeouts here in the second set. And they'll try to regroup. Right now, if you're Central, they're kind of making a game of it here in the second set, Dustin.
Well, what we kind of see is a flip where we're seeing a lot of unforced errors on Dallastown parts now, and they need to kind of shut that down if they want to keep the lead.
It's interesting how the momentum in volleyball kind of up and down from set to set.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, volleyball is a very emotion-driven sport. You know, it's highs and lows, so you got to keep the emotion up at all times. Know that you're going to have some lulls.
And I want to mention to the fans, Beat Cancer Night tonight, 4 Diamonds in the house taking donations. Oh, yeah. Want to also thank the athletic director here for Dallastown, Josh Luckenball, who's always very accommodating, always very welcome with Sports Shooting Stars, and we thank him for accommodating our broadcast here in the gymnasium to provide the panoramic view of the crowd here tonight as Smeltzer's back to serve coming off the timeout. Markle gets the ball over for Dallastown. Chatney with a big swing.
Nice dig by Shea Stevens.
And
Right
go back with
Kira
what's
Lynch.
working. Yeah, Kira Lynch in the middle. And we mentioned it earlier, just a junior. She'll be back next year. And Jocelyn Markle back to serve for Dallastown. That was in. Big swing by Central.
Yeah, deep corner again. You know, that's
Yeah,
it's a very tough spot.
Tough to defend. As Elliott Carter, she's back to serve. And we're tied up 14-14, the lefty. Jump serve. Big swing again by Kira Lynch, making it almost look easy wherever she's at in the front row.
I think Dallastown kind of fooled Central on that one. They thought they were going to swing it outside. Went backslide, no blocker.
No.
You don't have much of a chance.
No, it's hard to defend. Again, you may have to check the floor of Central there. That may be another crack in the floor. As Lakin Wise is back to serve. She's in for Dallastown. Another dump. Nice up by Dallastown. Wise gets the ball over. Chat. And it looks like
Dallastown.
point Central, and we're tied up. As Emma Chatney back to serve for Central York. Tied up 15-15 here in the second set. Big swing.
Big block by Dallastown.
Yeah, Augusta Divas, but
I think
blocked
that
at
was
the.
Annabelle Criswell.
Yeah, Criswell. And now Dallastown with a 1-point lead as Criswell back to serve for Dallastown. And this is a tight set here, Dustin. Criswell gets the serve off. Divas at the net. Nice placement. Point Central. Augusta Divas. Number 28. Also in the middle, Layla King. Zmunski back to serve. 16-16. Nice up by Central. Divas shot too long. Point Dallastown. Libby Bloss back to serve for Dallastown. Divas. She's bringing some heat there from the outside hitter position
Yeah, she went right
for
down
Central.
the line with that shot. That's really tough to defend as well. Central's got some really strong hitters.
Oh, no doubt about it. They're on display here in the second set as Taryn Peters, the All-State setter, set to serve. Point Dallastown. I want to also give a shout out to Darren Bonaquisti, the official pizza supplier of the Snack Shack here at Dallastown. A longtime sponsor of Parma's Pizza. Kira Lynch. Man, making it look easy, Dustin, with some of her swings. from the middle hitter position. Now a 2-point lead for Dallastown, and a timeout called by Central York. Each team has used a timeout here in the second set. Your score, Dallastown 19, Central York 17. We would like to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Master Staffing LLC has been serving York County since July of 2008. Brian and Kristen Shorts, York County based. Give them a call if you're looking for work. I know the holiday season's upcoming. Maybe you're out of work looking for your job. Give them a call at 717-751-6000 or check their Facebook page out. And also our other proud sponsor tonight, T. Jackson and Clearing, Hauling, and Excavating with Ty Jackson. Started the business in 2021. You can check them out on Facebook. You know, the winter, fall season's coming up. Maybe you want some stuff done around the house, dusting, and a good time to contact T. Jackson and Clearing and Hauling and Excavating. Both sponsors, proud sponsors of tonight's game, our pop-up game here featuring Central York at Dallastown.
It's turned out to be a pretty good game here.
Oh, yeah,
the
no doubt.
first set.
Yeah, first set was all Dallastown, won by Dallastown 25-8. Right now, Dallastown clinging to a 2-point lead, 19-17. Coming off the timeout, it'll be Dallastown serve. Shea Stevens back, ready to serve it up. Big swing by Devos, out of bounds. Extend the lead to 3 right now. Dallastown 20, Central 17. Jocelyn Markle swing. Emma Chatney.
Out of the back row, that's a very nice
Yeah,
swing.
showing some of her athleticism. Will give Central the serve as Riley Barger is back for Central. Down by 2. Serve long, point Dallastown. And just when you thought Central's kind of creeping back into it, and we mentioned it earlier, Dallastown now with a 3-point lead as Erica Warner back to serve it up. Big swing. Some great work by both teams here. Nice placement by Jocelyn Markle on that kill. Gives Dallastown now a 4-point lead, 22-18. Central's going to utilize their final timeout. A minute timeout here. They're going to collect their thoughts under head coach Nate Acasio. And we're going to go to a commercial timeout. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring... We're back, sports fans, underway. Warner with a serve. Central trying to keep it up. Lets it fall. Point Dallastown. Now Dallastown with the lead, a 5-point lead, 23-18 here in the second set. Want to remind the fans, Central, no timeouts left here in the second set. Warner serves it up. Chatney with a big swing. What an effort by Markle as she falls over the chip. And what an effort there. We saw it firsthand. Yeah, she bounced up. Adrenaline pumping, you know, in the middle of the game, and knocks a chair down, knocks herself down, and easily picks herself up, dusts her off, and back on the court. Jocelyn Markle.
That's a great hustle play there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Point Central. Central down by 3, 23-20. Markle with a big swing. Nice up by Central.
Didn't quite get the bounce out of the net they were looking for there.
Set point now, Dustin, for Dallastown, 24-20. As the chair diving Jocelyn Markle is back to serve it up for Dallastown. Set point. Big swing.
A little bit off speed there.
But yes, by Kira Lynch. And just like that, second set goes to Dallastown, 25-20. And, well, for Dallastown, one more set to go. And, and we've seen this from this Dallastown team all season, Dustin. A lot of 3-0 sweeps throughout. Their only loss came to Wilson. Tough team out of Berks County, and they lost you quad 3-1. But otherwise, there's been a couple teams that have taken one set, but this Dallastown team's been on point all season long.
Right. Yeah, it's you don't want to fall down 2 games to none like Central is right now. Not saying they're going to take it in 3, not saying they're going to sweep, but it's going to be hard for Central to take the next 3
you mentioned
games.
Sweep for Central. You're looking maybe for the reverse sweep. And for fans that are tuned in, they have to win sets 3, 4, and 5.
Right.
And that would maybe make this a 5-set thriller. But right now, Dallastown's landed the punches in the first 2 sets and winning 25-8, and then a little closer here in the second set, 25-20. But I want to remind the fans that are tuned into us watching on YouTube, take part in the YouTube chat. Maybe you want to see some more games. Maybe what teams would you like to see us broadcast at Sports Shooting Stars? And for that matter, it's never too early to possibly talk about some player or players of the game. And right now, one that comes to my mind, Dustin's Kira Lynch for Dallastown, particularly on the Dallastown side of the ball, if they can hold on.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, she just, she owns the middle of the court. She controls the net. You saw that last point there was a little bit of an off-speed hit.
Yes.
But, when you hit so many so hard, the defense is ready for the big kill, and then when the off-speed comes, it's just throws off the timing of everything. But yeah, she's been really strong. She's been this has been all year for her. It's just it's tough for teams to do a lot with her with her height
and power that she brings.
Right,
yeah,
absolutely.
No doubt about it. It's
Yeah,
kind of
nice
similar
swing.
to a baseball pitcher that throws maybe the fastballs, constant fastballs, and the next thing you know, they're throwing a knuckle or a changeup, and it kind of throws the batter off a little bit, as we've seen here with Central York. And we thank you for tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars. Oh, we have some people on the chat. Marcellus Gottwald, hello, greetings. Emery Grimm as well, thank you for watching here on Sports Shooting Stars. We have a little bit of a timeout here before we enter the third set here at Dallastown High School. A nice crowd has settled in. And, of course, we want to give props to Dude Jones, who's working behind the camera. And it's kind of like our IT guy here. He's pulled up the YouTube chat. We appreciate you, the fans, tuning in to Sports Shooting Stars this Tuesday for a little volleyball. Yeah, and fans, if you're interested in maybe seeing a certain team play or another sport, and if you're interested in sponsoring, our schedule's wide open. Contact us. You can reach us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, Sports Shooting Stars. As we mentioned earlier, this is a pop-up game for us tonight between Central and Dallastown, and we want to give acknowledgments to our 2 sponsors tonight, Master Staffing, along with T. Jackson Clearing, Hauling, and Excavating, LLC. And we are moments away from the start of the third set here, Dustin. And I guess I pose this question to you. If you're Central, what do you do to kind of get back into this game here, being down 2-0?
Yeah, I think the main message from the coaches is basically, it doesn't matter what happened before. The first 2 games, you got to move past them. You got to put them behind you. One thing I always say is, what's the most important hit? And it's the next hit. So they just got to come out and play their game. They're a solid team. They haven't lost in the division this year, so they haven't really shown it so far tonight, but they're definitely capable. So.
Well, and these 2 teams split last year, 1-1, and of course Central York won the county championships over Dallastown in a 5-set thriller last year. So this may be the first of a few games we'll see between these 2 schools. Dallastown with a 1-point lead. Hit out of bounds, Point Central. As Mackenzie Smeltzer's back to serve for Central. Tied up 1-1 here in the third set from Dallastown Area High School. It's Todd Edwards, Dustin Kuhn, Sports Shooting Stars. Tuesday volleyball. Out.
That's a rare miss for
One
Kira
of the
tonight.
few errors on Kira Lynch tonight. She's been normally right on the mark. Point Central, and the lead now belongs to Central. 2-1. First time all night tonight they've had a lead.
I think it may be.
Service error.
Didn't
Point,
last.
no, Point Dallastown. And as Jocelyn Markle back to serve for Dallastown. Out. Another kill, yes, back to back. Yeah, 2 in a row.
It's not something you see a whole lot.
Uncharacteristic from Kira Lynch. Point Central, and the lead. Central 3-2 here in the third set. Point out of bounds.
Yeah, I think
Point
they're looking around
Dallastown.
to see if there was a touch on that, but it doesn't appear that anybody called one. So Dallastown's going to get the ball.
Yeah, we're knotted up here, 3-3 here in the third set.
Lakin Wise comes in.
Yeah,
to serve.
Lakin Wise, she was in earlier.
I believe she's a junior. As
Junior.
Well.
Big swing by number 8, Elliott Carter. And we've called her name a lot for Central tonight. And gives Central the point as Emma Chatney is back to serve. Ooh, just hard to defend that serve. Point Central. 2-point lead for Central, 5-3.
Good defense there.
Nice up by Dallastown. Warner with a swing. There's that dump by Criswell. I believe maybe the 4th dump in this game.
I
And
think she just found the line on that
yes,
one. So that's a good spot for her.
as Criswell will be back to serve, the lefty, sophomore for Dallastown. Big swing by Devos.
Yeah, she's got a powerful swing. You know, when she gets a hold of it, it's
Yeah,
not a whole lot
and
you
she
can
has
do.
quite the presence out there on the court. Number 28 for Central, Augusta Devos. Levy King now checks in for Central, back to serve it up. Number 10.
Timeout.
And a timeout called by Dallastown. And we're going to go to a commercial here. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
We wake up with the sun.
We're back, sports fans. Coming off the timeout, Central serve. Levy King back to serve it up. Point Dallastown. And sometimes calling a timeout kind of breaks the momentum of one team. And of course, with Dallastown, they get the point there coming off the timeout, down by 1.
I think Coach Stevens probably saw something she didn't like and just wanted to catch it ahead of time before it got away from her. So
Libby Bloss
looks like it worked.
To serve.
Good hustle play by Central, but
and it looked like Central out of rotation a little bit there on that sequence. Well, we're tied up now, 6-6. Libby Bloss back to serve. Nice serve. Outside the antenna there, and point Dallastown. Now Dallastown back with that 1-point lead here in the third set. Dallastown took the first 2, looking for the sweep. Dallastown service there by Libby Bloss, point Central.
Reese Jackson checking into the game.
Reese Jackson, number 8. No stranger to T. Jackson and Clearing and Hauling and Excavating, one of our 2 sponsors tonight. Number 8, Reese Jackson checking in as Libby Bloss takes a timeout. Taryn Peters back to serve for Central. Point Dallastown. And this by far has been kind of the closest set so far in tonight's game here, Dustin.
Yeah, Erica Warner, she just does a lot for this team.
One of 3 seniors.
Right, her
serve
senior
long.
leadership, she's a good hitter. Defense is good. She's definitely one of the leaders out there on the floor.
Tied up here, 8-8 as Riley Barger back to serve for Central. Jocelyn Marco, big swing. Nice up by Dallastown. One of the few mistakes you see from this Dallastown team. They're normally on point. Point Central now. Central clinging to the 1-point lead, 9-8 as Riley Barger back to serve again for Central. Ooh, and boy, Kira.
There's a familiar sight tonight.
Yes,
Todd.
Kira Lynch has to have well over 10 kills here. I mean, unofficially in tonight's game, and some of them have just been devastating against Central. Maybe make that 11 unofficially, Dustin. 11 kills at least for Kira Lynch.
A lot of times when she gets hot like that, you'll notice, Belle Criswell just keeps feeding her, and there's nothing you can really do, and it works. It's been working all
much
season.
like a running back in football and basketball score, and another point, Dallastown, and now with a 2-point lead, 11-9 as Erica Warner back to serve. Big swing by Central.
Double hit called on Dallastown there. It's a big swing.
Yeah, big swing. Elliott Carter, a name we've called several times tonight. And if Central were somehow to pull this out, she would be potentially a player of the game for Central here. She's making her presence felt. Elliott Carter, the outside hitter spot. Nice effort by Reese Jackson in the back row, but went out of bounds. Point Central, which we have a tied up game here, Dustin, 11-11. As the libero Mackenzie Smeltzer back to serve for Central. Hit out of bounds.
Trying to get a touch on that one, and she didn't get the call, so point Central.
Still a close game here in the third set. 12-11 Central as Smeltzer back again to serve. Nice up by Reese Jackson.
There's the off
Kira
speed,
Lynch,
Todd.
off speed, yes. And what a game plan for her, what a repertoire, the ability to have that, to bring the big swing, and then from time to time, as you mentioned, Dustin, to kind of throw the changeup of sorts. Markle back to serve. Nice up by Dallastown. Block at the net.
Tough angle there. Couldn't quite
Yeah,
bring it back.
Point Central.
Central hanging on to that lead. Back and forth here.
Back and forth. A 1-point lead as Elliott Carter back to serve the lefty. Jump serve, service error. And boy, now it's back tied up 13-13 as Vivian Ruth checks in along with Lakin Wise. Reese Jackson checking out along with Kira Lynch for Dallastown. Some substitutions taking place, giving them a breather here in the third set as we're knotted up 13-13. Lakin Wise serves it up.
Nice floater serve as well.
Carter, one of the few errors I've seen Carter make tonight. She hit it in the net. Just a sophomore for Central York.
Yeah, she's gonna be a solid player. I mean, she already is. But,
yeah,
for being a sophomore.
Wise back to serve.
More years to come.
Taryn Peters trying for that dump, unsuccessful. And now a 2-point lead for Dallastown.
Yeah, she had it. I mean, the middle was open. You know,
yes.
The timing was good. It just execution wasn't there.
Emma Chattenay into the net. And now a 3-point lead and a timeout called by Central.
That's their first, I believe.
Yes, according to the scoreboard here, Dustin, they'll have 1 timeout remaining. And we're going to go now to our season-long sponsor commercial. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you. We're back, sports fans, coming off Central's timeout. Lakin Wise ready to serve to Central. Dallastown with a 3-point lead. Big spot there for number 1, Caitlin Munsky with a kill. And pull Central within 2, 16-14 as Emma Chattenay back to serve. Lakin Myers and Kira Lynch coming back to the bench. Vivian Ruth is back in on the court. Libby Bloss. Nice up by Central. Big swing by Devos. Went out of bounds.
We've seen a few of those tonight. I think that's pretty uncharacteristic.
Yeah.
So Dallastown might be benefactor of a little bit of luck
yeah,
tonight.
A 3-point lead now as Belle Criswell back to serve.
Libby Bloss.
Boy, I tell you, yeah, Bloss making her presence felt at the outside hitter position, the senior, the other senior for Dallastown. We mentioned Shay Stevens along with Erica Warner. Push by Markle. 4-point lead for Dallastown, 18-14. A push now by Chattenay. Nice up by Central.
Off the antenna, point Dallastown.
Point Dallastown, now a 5-point lead. And
Central going to call their final timeout here,
yeah,
Todd.
second and final timeout here in the third set. Your score, Dallastown 19, Central 14. And an interesting game here tonight. I know some fans were messaging me earlier. They were, saying, the intensity level. They were thinking a lot of predictions, thinking a 5-set thriller. But right now, Dallastown has Central on the ropes here, 2-0, and right now with a 5-point lead, Dustin, in the third set.
Yeah, I think they had to call this timeout. game's getting away from them, and it's kind of a last-ditch effort to save the game. You know, Game 3, Dallastown up 2-0. Got to pull out all the stops to see what you can do to stop the momentum.
See what Coach Nate Acasio has here, along with the team of Central. We want to remind the fans, Dallastown going to head on the road this Thursday. They're going to be in Spring Grove, kind of your alma mater this Thursday. Yes. Of course, Dallastown earlier this season defeated Spring Grove on this court.
Yes.
But
this is a tough week for them. You know, Central and Spring Grove, two of the top teams in the league.
Well, and it really started last Thursday with Red Lion.
Yes, yep. But yeah, Thursday's going to be another tough one. Spring Grove's a very solid team. A net call on Dallastown.
Net violation and point Central. Now Central just down by 4, 19-15. As Levy King checks in to serve for Central. Big serve by King. Nice up by Dallastown. Warner with the kill. Now a 5-point lead, Dustin, for Dallastown, 20-15.
That's Erica. She does a little bit of everything.
A fun atmosphere here tonight with the Dallastown student section being loud and proud here, and rightly so, with a 2-0 lead.
Oh, nice block.
Nice up by Dallastown. Big swing by Central. Point Central.
Nice two nice swings by Central there. That's a big play.
And there are two bigs at the net.
Elliot Carter back in the game.
Now Taryn Peters back to serve for Central. A little bit of battle at the net, won by Central again on back-to-back plays. Now just down by 3, 20-17. Timeout called by Dallastown, and maybe trying to break a little bit of Central's momentum here, Dustin.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's looks like their first timeout. Oh, that's their second timeout, so there's no more timeouts.
Yeah, I want to remind the fans that are tuned in, watching on YouTube, to vote. Who do you recommend will be the player of the game tonight? Right now, Dallastown with a 2-0 lead. They have a 3-point lead here. Both teams have exhausted their timeouts here, Dustin, in the third set. We're back, sports fans, coming off Dallastown timeout. Taryn Peters back to serve for Central York, the All-State setter, senior for Dallas Central. Warner with a big swing. Nice up by Central. Devos with a swing. Point Central.
Central's not ready to give up just yet.
They're not packing up. They're not telling them to warm the bus up right now. They still have plenty of play. No, not at all. Down now by 2 is Taryn Peters. Serve long, point Dallastown. Dallastown now up by 3, 21-18 as Shay Stevens, the senior for Dallastown, back to serve. Ball still in play. Devos with a big swing. Point Central. 21-19. Now down only by 2 Central. As Riley Barger back to serve.
I think this is the closest game yet.
Yes, our third set. push by Central. And a little bit of that off-speed stuff, as you talked about, from the junior Kira Lynch. Point, Dallastown, and they'll be serving here.
You know, the key to an effective middle hitter is starts with a pass. You know, you've got to have good back row, good defense to be able to get the pass up to the setter, to the net, so they can feed the middle like Kira. So, you know, Kira gets a lot of credit, but you gotta.
But she's been fed.
Gotta give some of the back row as well for making good passes for Dallastown all night.
Chatney with a kill. And now just a 2-point lead for Dallastown. It'll be Central serve as Mackenzie Smeltzer, the libero for Central, back to serve. Big kill by Kira Lynch. And now a 3-point lead for Dallastown as Jocelyn Markle back to serve. Wow. Match point coming up here, Dustin.
Here it is.
24-20, Jocelyn Markle back to serve. Central down by 4. And hard to defend, and what a way to end this matchup. 25-20. Third set goes to Dallastown, and for that matter, the game goes to Dallastown, who moves to 16-1.
There we go.
16-1, 6-0 in division, as Central will fall to 5-1. And what a game here, Dustin.
Yeah,
between two
it was
teams.
all Dallastown all night. It was just they came out strong, never really let up. It was a very impressive performance.
And congratulations to Dallastown. These two teams will meet later in the month of October as the season finale between Central and Dallastown. And what a way to end the season between these two schools. And that game, again, will be played at Central York High School. And again, what a game. We thank the fans for tuning in tonight to this matchup. A 3-set sweep for Dallastown as they move to 16-1 and 6-0 in division play. Again, congratulations to Dallastown. And you have to think, Dustin, I mean, we talk about player of the game. We're going to catch up with the player of the game post-game. But your thoughts on potentially maybe the player of the game tonight?
Yeah, it's got to be Kira Lynch. You know, I mean, I think it's a no-brainer at this point. She was pretty dominant all night. You know, her offense and her blocking. You know, they couldn't do much to stop her. So I'd say, you know, she'd be my choice for player of the game.
I would definitely agree. I mean, unofficially, well over double-digit kills tonight, and some that just you have to check the floor maybe post-game. I'm telling you, she may have cracked the floor here on a couple of her kills, but a big win by Dallastown as they move to 16-1, and we're going to hope to catch up with Kira Lynch post-game here on the court and talk to her a little bit here momentarily. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. I'd like to also thank our sponsors for tonight, Master Staffing, LLC, along with T. Jackson and Clearing, Hauling, and Excavating, proud sponsors of tonight's game between Dallastown and Central. You're watching Sports Shooting Stars. We bring the game to you.
we wake up with the sun. We live in a place we're proud to call home. For us, it's knowing that those we help are neighbors, friends, family. As the leader in providing the best orthopedic care for our community, we come together to do our part.
Good evening, sports fans. Todd Edwards here on the hardwood floor. Well, with none other than the player of the game, Kira Lynch. She earned it tonight. Your thoughts on your performance tonight, beating this rival, crosstown rival, Central?
I think it was tough. They had some good blocks. We haven't seen that all season, but it was fun. It was a fun game.
Well, I tell you, one thing we haven't seen really is a lot of competition. I mean, a lot of 3-0 sweeps as you move to 16-1. Talk a little bit about the effort you put in at the middle hitter position, because on a couple of your kills, I thought I'd have to check the floor. It looks like you may have cracked the floor.
I think it was a lot of effort we had to put in, definitely more than our other games, but we made it work, and it was good.
Yeah, you made it work. You're 16-1, just a junior, by the way, too. I want to remind the fans, a junior and just 3 seniors on this team. And next up, let's talk a little bit about it. A big week, Spring Grove Rockets. Talk about that. You beat them here on this floor, but Thursday you'll be traveling to Spring Grove.
Yeah, that was a tough game too, so we're definitely going to have to put in that same effort and keep working and try to sweep them.
Well, my broadcast partner's coming down. You know, traditionally we give a player of the game T-shirt. You're going to have that. Smile for the camera. You've earned it tonight. A big win, and it's a team effort. Talk about the team effort that goes in with the practicing.
Yeah, definitely. I couldn't do it without, obviously, the defense and my setter. That's the hardest part. I just kind of have to finish it.
And you make it look easy right from the middle. Kira Lynch, our player of the game. Dude Jones, come on in here. I know you have the T-shirt. Dude likes taking a lot of pictures, but come on out here, dude. I mean, you've earned it tonight. Well deserved. Player of the game, Dude Jones. I mean, the camera. Anything you like to say? Maybe your dad's off to the side, but anything maybe from some fans that are watching, friends. Talk a little bit, family. You'd like to say?
Just thanks for supporting me and keep encouraging me. It means a lot.
No doubt about it. Positive reinforcement tonight. Kira Lynch, our player of the game, Sports Shooting Stars, 16-1. Congratulations, Kira. And we're going to get some pictures. Well, you know, we had to get our customary photos here, too, which, for our page. They've earned it. They got the brooms out, the sweeps here. And your thoughts on tonight's game? I know you were working behind the camera. Volleyball is kind of a new sport for you, but your thoughts on Dallastown winning tonight?
Yeah, Dallastown coming in at 15-1, got Central out the way in 3 sets, did a great job. It was a really good, powerful game from both teams going back and forth. And as you said, these 2 teams, they'll see each other again at the season finale, so it should be a really good matchup.
And we may be at that season finale, by the way, later in October. It'll be at Central, and I'm hoping it lives up to the expectations again between these 2 schools. Great programs. Coach Nate Acasio, they'll be back. I mean, it's 1 loss, but I got a feeling these 2 schools may be battling it out again, maybe for county championships, like they did last year when Central won.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This should be another great matchup. I'm glad we got an early matchup, got a chance to see a little preview of what's in store down the road. Great game tonight. Thank you for all the fans that was tuning in. Thank you for our sponsors tonight. They really stepped up for us. Master Staffing, T. Jackson.
They were sponsors and really helped put this show a game on the broadcast. It was a pop-up game, and it was a great time, and we thank you for tuning in tonight. Sports Shooting Stars, we bring the game to you, and we're signing off tonight from Dallastown High School, and continue to follow Sports Shooting Stars on Facebook and Instagram. Who knows where we'll pop up next?
Absolutely. Real quick, like Todd said, this was a pop-up game. If there's any other games out there that you guys want us to feature, please inbox us. email us at sportsshootingstars@gmail.com. We'll send you a sponsorship letter or, whatever we got to do to get the game on TV or online. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Thanks for the fans that was on the live chat. We did see you guys. We try to recognize as many people as possible. Dallastown did a great job here tonight. JV won. Varsity won, so they're doing a great job. And we're going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you, guys, and make sure you tune in for Sports Shooting Stars and our upcoming events. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and also Instagram. Have a great night.